If anybody tells you they weren't afraid on September 11th, then they weren't there.
The first couple of days, it was mayhem down here.
It was like a war zone. Rubble, and dust everywhere. We immediately went to somebody that looked of rank and said, "What do you want us to do? Where do you want us? What do you want? What do you need? We'll do anything you want." And he just said, "Pick a spot and start digging." So that's what we did. We just went to a spot, started looking in holes, crawling inside holes, just trying to see if there was any sign of life.
For the first days, we were going at it. If you could have seen around the Trade Center in those first, 24, 48, 72, even 96 hours, we were digging by hand. We were handing buckets of debris. You're talking 200-plus story buildings, and we're digging it out by hand. But I knew that a large number of people that I'd be carrying out or looking for or trying to help, people that I knew. And that made it very difficult. But, again, you're committed to going for those that would come for you.
I know that my colleagues, they lost their life just coming to work that day. Just coming to work. All they were doing was just coming to work.
The adrenaline level, you didn't know whether you were working 12, 14, 16, 24 hours straight. In the beginning, there was a possibility that people were still alive. There was the possibility that we didn't know where our family members were. There were people that were down there. We didn't know. To this day, I still wear a bracelet. 5 of my friends that they haven't found yet, and it's 10 years later, and I will continue to wear that bracelet until I find them.
My job details picking up the remains of the deceased. If we found a whole person, I guess that was more of a blessing. It was more of like we have closure.
Even though my shift didn't start till midnight, I was there at 7:30. I just had to be there, do whatever I could for my city, my country, and also for myself.
I joined a convoy coming down into the city. We loaded up an 18-wheeler of supplies for the rescue workers. They were appreciative that we were there to do what we could. We had people coming up to our car, not knowing what our job was or what we were going to be doing down there, offering us gloves to help dig through the rubble, offering us flashlights, anything that they could give to help us help others.
We did what we had to do willingly, without any questions and stuff. We knew for a fact we had to be on call. It's a human thing to do for another human being. We just acted by impulse. We didn't ask a question and stuff.
They wanted to do their job. Really wanted to go there and help these people, and you can hear it. I think that we worked together really well that day. I hope that whatever they needed from me at that last time, that I gave it to them. That's all.
If you ask the emergency dispatchers, or police officers, or EMT workers, or any other public service worker who was there on that terrible day 10 years ago, they'd tell you they did nothing heroic or remarkable. They just did their job. And maybe that's the most remarkable thing of all.
I knew some of the officers that I spoke to had gone into the building to try to help people. And I knew that some of them didn't come out.